Rises. I guess I meant to do this with a collective. So let's go. Let's go with this.
You can't beat a classic.
Top
It's why at
down.
Dillon, we've carried the same promise into every Carolina home since 1955.
Top down. Chrome spinning. Anyways, the sun is out. It's a good rising. Okay, I woke up early. Okay, I hope everybody's getting ready. I guess everybody getting ready for the New Year's. You know what I decided to do for New Year's? I decided to paint my room. I decided to paint my room for New Year's. That's what I decided to do. Vomit, get my shit in order, buy some things to get my stuff organized, my books and everything, and paint the hell out my room. That's what I decided to do. Paint the hell out my room on New Year's. So I'll be painting on New Year's. How about that? Damn, Skippy. Y'all women better be very careful out this bitch. And let me tell you why. Sneakily, there are men making up some. You remember that that's the upload I had for this Rising. I don't know why as soon as I got up. Remember that boy, what is his name again? First I'm gonna get the date and the time. But remember that boy Nature Boy? Remember Nature Boy? When he started that cult, sex cult? There's a lot of men out here starting their own sex cult. So y'all better be very careful who y'all be talking to on TikTok. And yo, that's why I be talking about use y'all intuition and shit like that. When y'all on TikTok and everything like that. So let me get my the time and the date, child. I gotta be very careful. I'm trying to tell you. Is this heat all the way up? Okay. Let's go. Rises. Y'all know I gotta move that thing. I don't know why I move up. So today is Tuesday, December 30th, 2025 at 10:03 a.m. Ooh, Lord. Watson give me some Taurus game, which is game. So I'm just letting know, y'all women, y'all be very cautious about who you meeting. These men be into sex cults, all that, trying to start up their own sex cult, trying to, fuck with your mind first. You know they gotta melt your mind first, like, break you down first mentally with some bullshit you can get, what they call that. That's how mostly cults start. Like, remember that man had that big ass cult in Texas? He had all them followers following. I don't even know how he mesmerized their ass. He had to be doing some. He probably was a warlock. I forgot his name too, because they ain't meant to remember. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That had that big church cult. I mentioned him before, and he had a lot of followers. He convinced them people to. That's why I be telling you about your mind. Get your mind on high vibrations, because nobody won't be able to fool you. He convinced them people to poison themselves. Divine told them to poison themselves. All them people that y'all know I'm from Waco, Texas. Jim Jones. Yeah, I mentioned him before. Wasn't that crazy? Y'all don't think that man was probably doing some type of magic on them people to convince them to take their kids out, them out, all that? I'm like, how you was able, maybe because I got a strong mind. Because when you first start talking and I feel that energy, I'm out. That was a whole cult. That was a cult right there. And there's people starting up cults. There's younger men right now starting up their own cults, like Nature Boy. You remember him? Got in trouble for that. Whew, Lord. They be warlocks. And I know this is mostly men that be starting up these cults. it don't be no women, it be mostly men starting up cults. Because they easy to, use that game, That's why most men are pastors. Y'all never pay attention to that? Most men are pastors. You barely ever see a woman pastor. I guess they designed it like that. It's weird to me. But let's get into this reading. For some reason, I'm telling y'all, be careful. Last night was interesting, wasn't it? What I picked up? Door you. Door you. Go research it. Door you. Y'all, the masses, all your energy being harvested to feed this demon. And I went back to what it wasn't Da Vinci Code that they was holding the demon in when he went to go. Was it Da Vinci Code, Exorcist? The movie Exorcist, when he went to go visit the demon in the cell. I don't know which one was that. When he went to go visit the demon in the cell, he was talking to the demon. And that demon was able to look outside the cell and mess with people. That's what I'm talking about right there. Harvesting. Off of energy. And I know they be watching and they don't like what I say. They don't like that shit. I know that big man watching. He be watching. But it's okay. So let's go. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to do a big read today. See what I pick up today in the energy. That was something. I told you he watching. Hidden. But we ain't going to talk about that today. I want some new energy today, please. Let me get my sage and stuff. I want some new energy today, y'all. Because somebody last night said something so stupid. And I just had to block them because I'm like, that don't even make any sense. It don't even make any sense. Can I get some new energy today? Spirit. Let me get some new energy. Let me just do a big read. And we're going to go from there. And if I pull your, this got something to do with you. If I pull your, your zodiac, this could be what you're going through. It is what it is. We just do a big read today. For sure, for sure. There's always a leader. Take me to your leader. Take me to your leader. This leader always got a bunch of money. You got to wonder how, he gets all this money. Okay, talks to a lot of people. Got a lot of access to a lot of people. And when he speaks with passion. Whoever this person is right here. They speak with a lot of passion, y'all. So they make them phone calls. Why is this keep sticking out? Like, look, what is this? Why is this keep coming out? So, you know what I picked up? You remember when they said the beast will come out to sea with 10 horns, 10 heads, 10 horns, 10 heads. You know what the 10 horns is? You know what the 10 heads is, right? Different nations. Like the bear, the lion. Remember they say had the head of a lion, a wounded dragon, and all the other stuff. Do y'all pay attention to that? You don't do the research and the metaphors on exactly. I told you I went through the whole Bible and I do all the scriptures. I narrowed them all down like years ago. That's how I learned the parable of the fig tree. Okay? So when people say you need to read your Bible, I did this when I was 15, boo-boo. I went through the whole thing and wrote every scripture and metaphors. I don't got that book no more. But every metaphor of each scripture. So when the beast come out to sea, having 10 horns and all that stuff, that represent nations. And it said a head like a bear. So who's that? Russia. You got the lion. Okay, I'm gonna look and see who's the lion, but it's something with a lion. I'm gonna look that up. This is sticking out. So the Hierophant. Okay. I'm gonna see who. I know Russia is the bear. The eagle is United States. 10. Let me look up the lion. King of Pentacles. Hierophant, King of Pentacles. Money, 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 money. Why is this coming up? Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Ace of Pentacles. Money, 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 money. Some of y'all gonna get a visitor. We got Taurus energy out here. Okay. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Y'all gonna get a visitor. Y'all have a visitor coming towards you. Y'all seen the 8 of Cups? Like somebody walking towards you. Could be at night. Could be at night. Okay. The Tower. Somebody gonna do a Tower for Ace of Pentacles. 2 leaders. Child, you see the red and the blue? Child, 2 leaders about to go do a tower for their foundation is crumbling at this time. 2 leaders. Take me to your leader. I should stop saying that because they probably would. They probably would kidnap you and take you to their leader. No, thank you. Look, they're in loss, grief, and depression. 5 of Cups. Child cloaking themselves. Wheel of Fortune. You know why? After that new moon in Sagittarius, the devil got to get off the fucking wheel. The devil got to stop harvesting energy. Okay? That's what I'm picking up. Foundation crumbling. I'm telling you. They ain't going to tell you everything, is they? This is divine intervention, bringing peace, harmony, and balance. Somebody white dove. Y'all can like doves. 7 of Pentacles. Something is on pause. 7 of Pentacles. Waiting for the fruit of their labors to come in. No more harvesting energy. That's what I'm saying. They're not getting no more energy. They're not getting no more energy. You know how y'all don't understand like why I don't really celebrate holidays, because it is kind of harvesting people energy too. Like when you're spending your money, that's energy. When you're buying things, you know, overspending, shit like that, that's kind of like harvesting energy. So I'm picking up, I'm picking up, like, you know how if you see the mall, it be packed, right? Just think on how much energy that is, how much money being spent, how much energy. Then, you know, Black Friday, they get energy from people fighting, causing chaos and shit. Causing all types of chaos and shit on Black Friday, when you can just take your ass online and buy shit so you can avoid all that. King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is a Hierophant King of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Look, the Emperor. Child. Burdens. Burden right now. This Emperor is burdened right now. This Hierophant, look, the devil. I told you. I don't never lie to you. Harvesting energy. It's something about harvesting energy. Ain't it? The Hierophant Emperor. This is a leader that brings burdens and can't harvest energy. Karmic cycle, death, got to end. I just told you this. I just told you this. Child, I'm putting this on this Emperor. So let's do this. The Emperor, the Hierophant, they going to do something. Death. They're going to allow anxiety, stress, fear, and worry, because the karmic cycle is getting cleared up. You see that? From the devil to the angel. Child, what is going on? Something is getting cleared up after a tower. Okay, after loss, grief, and depression. Somebody been cloaking themselves for a long ass time when they truly are the devil. So they scared of death. Is this what this is about? Scared of death. That child can't harvest no energy no more. Okay, let me spread this out so we can open up these cards. Yeah. So those are the first cards that came out. The Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles, Tower. We got Six of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and Seven of Pentacles. No energy is coming in no more. Barely any energy is coming to feed this Wheel of Fortune. For this wheel to keep turning. So they are lost with grief, depression, the Tower, and then you got the Ace of Pentacles. So that's where the Ace of Pentacles was coming from. Your energy. Y'all gotta wake up and pay attention to this shit. Now somebody in anxiety, stress, fear, worry, right next to the devil. You know, maybe a lot of people staying single. That's another thing I'm picking up. A lot of people just staying single. You see they apart right here. Yin and yang. They rather just like be single. So they can't harvest energy off of chaos. Order out of chaos. Divine is bringing order out of chaos. So their foundation is about to fucking crumble. And I'm getting, you remember when the lightning strike the monument? Remember that shit? Because they was calling on something. That's Osiris Ding Ding. That's Osiris Ding Ding. That's the piece they couldn't find when they chopped Osiris up. I'm good. So give me some for this Ace of Pentacles. Nobody was really spending money this holiday, was it? You ain't got no money to spend. I guess everything happened for a reason. Look, about this Ace of Pentacles, they defeated, already defeated. That's in reverse, and they're going on the Judgment. Already under Judgment. So that's what their anxiety, stress, fear, and worry about. Yeah, they know this Tower coming. So sometimes, I'm going to say this. You be thinking people be doing shit just to be doing shit. You know, leaders, shit like that. They know what they're doing. They know more than your ass do. You're not in politics. You're not running around with politics. You're not running around with the president. You're not running around with world leaders. So you don't know the actual story behind other shit. You only know what they tell you on the media. You don't know what's going on really behind the scenes with the fights, the wars. It's really about. You just be sitting there like, I'm going to just go with the news said. That's why Trump say a lot of time I don't like certain news people because they spread lies. Y'all don't be listening to that, do you? I know that's right. Yeah, give me something for this Tower. Give me something for this Tower. Somebody flying off the handle. The Empress. So this is like some type of royalty. You know who I picked up, right? You know who I picked up, right? Queen Elizabeth. Or this could be Princess Diana. You know, haunting someplace. This is Princess Diana. Remember that Tower moment she had with the accident? Child. This is Princess Diana. Haunting. A couple of people, 2 people. You see the crown right there? Look. See the crowns? Child. A haunting. Somebody's being haunted. It's 2 people being haunted. Lost, grief, depression. There's going to be 2 funerals. That's all I'm going to say. See them 2 cups standing up in the back of him? For cloaking themselves. I heard for not being honest. For not being honest. Whatever this got to do with, we don't be really knowing what's going on behind the scenes, but you know it's something. It's something strange, something odd. So this is Princess Diana haunting the place. Balancing something out with this lost, grief, and depression. Something got to be balanced out in the ethers. Yeah, protection. Guarded. 7 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Some got to be guarded. So you got 2 of Pentacles, you got the 2 of Cups right here. This got to be balanced. Meaning, 2 people got to be taken away. 2 funerals coming up. Because they didn't say anything. Somebody didn't say anything. They stayed guarded. Maybe because of fear. Child, I don't know why I'm picking this up. Look, they walked away instead. Now you see, right? That person in the red right there falling out the tower. That's gonna be the first to go. You're gonna be the first to go. There's a lot going on here. Look, see, you got that red robe on. Yeah, I know that's right. It's something deep. This shit is deep. And people don't like me doing these readings because, you know, I don't know why. Temperance Angel. Yeah, Hermit in reverse. Didn't go within for the Wheel of Fortune. That's why I said Hermit didn't go within with this Wheel of Fortune. Didn't look within, didn't go within. Tried to walk away from the truth with the angel. I'm trying to tell you, this person is haunting these two people right now. Could be a lady and a man. Look how shocked they look. I want to get a close up. Look how shocked that one in the blue look. Look. Unexpected. Storm unexpected. Child tower. I don't know why I'm picking up Princess Diana. Haunting these two people because they chose to walk away. This is divine intervention. Give me something. This is why this is happening. Like they still sitting there waiting for to harvest some damn energy. And they ain't coming in. It ain't coming. They ain't harvesting shit. Look. The end of the world. As we know it. The world. The end of a motherfucking cycle for harvesting fucking energy with this coven right here. For this coven right here. Child, if they don't take their ass on somewhere, I told you, something gonna be spoken on the worldwide web news, in the media. Child, what is going on about this damn coven? Here we go. I'm tired of speaking up about these covens. A King of Swords, sharp tongue, blunt, ain't playing no games. So it's like Two of Cups. Can't harvest people energy. See that shit clearing up? Can't harvest couples, anybody energy anymore. This is a sharp tongue person right here. This is after this tower happened. This person is coming on it. That's why it's something like certain news that you need to watch, certain media you can watch, certain media tell lies. So this person is telling the truth. This King of Swords right here could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, about what's really going on. I know Trump is a Gemini. And you know he blunt. He don't give a fuck. You're fired. You're fucking fired. So it's something about some files. It's something about something being released. Something being released. Wheel of Fortune. Something being released. Something that they found out that was hidden. This can be like they could have investigated something and opening up files. Look, opening up files. Shit. This is going to shock people right here about this Ace of Pentacles. Judgment. They might tell them that they was on the judgment. You know, defeated. They're defeated with this Ace of Pentacles. Child. Don't ask me. Yeah, this is the King of Swords. He about to speak up after this tower. So you know how you have a funeral, right? The big funerals. And then you be having those speakers. You know, different speakers to come speak up at the funeral and shit. That's what I'm picking. You know, like interrupting TV broadcasts, the world, you know, the whole wide world watching. Something ain't coming in no more. Somebody fruits of their labor and they just ain't getting it anymore. After this tower come with these two people. Same way you come in, same way you leave out. I don't know what that mean. You come in a baby, you leave out a baby. But they ain't leaving out no baby. Ciao. This is the King of Swords. About to speak at this funeral. This is divine intervention. Yeah, they about to come speak at this funeral. Page of Wands energy. You dress casket sharp, aren't you? I just heard that from Medea. Yeah, you casket sharp. See what the pimp daddy had with the feather in it? You dress you dress caskets sharp. So you know what I'm getting? Yo. So this is what I'm getting. This one person with this red on right here is out, right? At the funeral. And this person, the next person over here that's next to him with this damn blue on, you see him with the blue on, right? The one in the red is out first, right? You see the one in the blue? That's the one speaking up at this person's funeral. But this person don't even know this person is next. You dress casket sharp. They don't know, because now you speaking up. You speak up for this person, but you didn't speak up for this person. This is a haunting. This is a haunting. And it's not the haunting in Connecticut. This some haunting of two people. This spirit right there is haunting them. They don't even know they're going to do judgment right now for defeat. For defeating this person right here for Ace of Pentacles. So you took this person out for Ace of Pentacles. And then not only that, you're harvesting the world energy. Harvesting. The world energy. Somebody already got insight on something going to happen. Somebody is intuitive. They went within. They know something about this loss, grief, depression. And you see the Two of Cups. I keep showing you the Two of Cups for some reason in the back of them. It's already like 3 in the front. Now laying down. They already got laid down. Now look, it's 2 left. Child, it's 2 left. Woo! So you casket sharp. You over there speaking for somebody else's funeral and don't know that your ass is about to go too, motherfuckers. Fuck you think this is? I swear people be thinking Divine playing with them. I keep hearing that you dress casket sharp while you over there speaking up. This is a big worldwide event, you know, that's going to take place. You know how all of a sudden the news come in? We have, you know, breaking news about this big ass fucking funeral and this person speaking, but your ass will be the next to fucking go because you're being haunted. Oh, because you was involved in this too. This devil energy right here, death energy, devil, karmic energy, having somebody under anxiety, stress, fear, and worry, the whole damn world, the emperor, you know, bringing burdens. Okay. Child. No, death. That's the calling. That's it. That's it. And you see the 2 people right here, right? The devil. 2 people right there. The Emperor, the Hierophant, done deal. Drag your ass to hell too. Right? Drag your ass to hell too. What do you think this is? Your ass getting drugged? Look at this shit. Sending out all the goddamn illusions. Christmas. See, Christmas just passed, right? You see that shit? See the snake? The season of the snake. We're in the season of the snake. Right now, the serpent, the season of the snake, is something about aliens and all that other shit. All this shit behind these doors. I done told y'all to go look and research A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. All them doors is something behind all them damn doors. Y'all don't want to listen to me. Go research it. What's in them basements of the Vatican? All them doors. I said it. Fuck it. Door you. Door you. Door you. They are harvesting your energy and feeding this damn demon. They are feeding this demon. Every time y'all have chaos in your home and shit like that with whoever, they're feeding this demon. You see? You see how the demon look happy? Y'all feeding the demon? You are feeding the Baphomet. You are feeding the Baphomet. Every time you go sit up there going shopping for this and that, you're giving out your energy and you're feeding the demon. Sooner or later, chaos gonna break out. This is what you don't know. Being sneaky as fuck. These 2 people were sneaky as fuck when they did this. Thank you, boo boo. You just woke up. This is crazy. Ain't that crazy? You looking casket sharp. So you're speaking at this person funeral, okay, this loss, and you don't even know they got insight on your ass already too about being on that goddamn wheel too, being in that karmic fucking cycle too. You just casket sharp. You ain't got too long to be the fuck out too. Oh, for security. This, you know who this seems like to me? See, let me tell y'all something. You remember when Kate married, is it Charles? And he said, I don't want to be a part of this. I denounce my throne. You remember when that shit happened? He said he did not. When he got in there, he was like, I don't want to be, no emperor. I don't want to be no Hierophant emperor. I denounce my throne. It was a lot going on. It's something to do with Princess Diana. And all this shit, mother got insight on this shit. Motherfucker got insight. That's, y'all don't pay attention, do you? I don't just be sitting up shitting up. I said something going on with that. When he denounced his throne, I said, motherfucker, you ain't getting away that quick. He don't. When you denounce your throne, it's like denouncing your bloodline because you know something that went on. You got insight or something that went on. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Just like when you know something going on with you, when you know somebody trying to sacrifice you or something like that, or a sacrifice went on in your family, and you're the divine being, and you like, hell no, I ain't getting down with that shit. I denounce my fucking throne. If you got to come up and be something you don't know that's going on hidden, something that you don't know that's going on hidden, like in your family, like maybe they're in a dark cult, and you supposed to be the next monarchy or some shit like that. You supposed to be the next upcoming monarchy. You don't even know it, and it's like, you denounce it. That's what this shit is. Like I said, they wanted to be happy. I told you, denouncing 10 of Cups, denouncing this energy right here. So they denounce us. It's like denouncing the devil, basically. And they part of some dark ass shit, and you say, I ain't want to be the next monarchy. That's like denouncing your bloodline, denouncing that. It's like almost like when you go to court and you get emancipated from your parents. I don't want to be a part of that shit. So this is a King of Swords. Child, you know who it is. You know exactly who I'm talking about. It's like first, I just feel as though it's a woman, and then it's a man. They get taken out. Y'all know who it is. Don't act like you don't fucking know. Y'all psychics. I just said the Hierophant, the Emperor. Out of here. Child, judgment. They under judgment for not speaking up. I'm seeing. Child, y'all know what this is. Y'all know making fishy offers. Made an offer. Child, look at this shit right here. Look. Y'all know who the fuck this is, man. Y'all know what family I'm talking about. Y'all know what family I'm talking about. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Made a fishy offer. This person did not want to make a sacrifice. This person didn't want to do a sacrifice. That's what I'm picking up. This person did not want to do a sacrifice. That's what it is, too. I'm seeing this two different ways. 2 children, 2 boys. This person didn't want to sacrifice her children. She would have to sacrifice her children. 2 boys. So somebody got insight of what really was taking place, what was going on. Woo, child. Sacrifice. You got to sacrifice these 2 boys. Wasn't doing it. Child. That's why she got taken out. And then that's why he denounced his throne. Denounced it. You see, that's Kate and, you know, what's his name? Denounced that shit. Like, stuck up. Like, hell no. You took my fucking mom out. Because she wouldn't sacrifice me. What's this? That confirms what I just said. 173 remaining. It says 173 remaining. 173 remaining. Child. This is crazy. This is because this offer was presented and no. Both of your children, the firstborn and the secondborn child, I know, entrapped. So she was entrapped, like, didn't know what to do. There's a car wreck. There's the car wreck. Child. Sent a fast, quick message. You know, swift message. There is the car wreck. Pick her up. Oh my God. This is the information that's going to come out. Wheel of Fortune. That turned this Wheel of Fortune. This is that. It's coming out. Somebody was being sneaky, lying, deceiving, and backstabbing. Yep, a King of Pentacles. Ciao. Woo! And 2 people did not say shit. It ain't the ones, I'm getting 2 different things from this. These are 2 other people, but it's also dealing with, see the crowd? Taking them out. This is like some fucking Omen shit. Why am I picking up the Omen, Damien? This is definitely giving me the Omen. This is definitely giving me the damn Omen. This is giving me the Omen. Look. 5 of Pentacles. Out in the cold. Had to. In order for somebody to be happy, Knight of Cups. Look. Look at the child in back of him. Leaving them out in the cold. Had to. Knights of Cups. I guess if somebody else can take over. Sun, 10 of Pentacles. For them to be happy. It is going to be a fucking funeral. Justice. I told you, want justice. For a new beginning. Child. To get justice for somebody for a new beginning. Look. And they can have the victory. Over a King of Wands. A motherfucking leader. Hierophant, King of Wands, Emperor. So they can be happy. Look. 9 of Pentacles. Her spirit. That's her spirit. But somebody got insight on something. That child. So these people, and the thing is, this bloodline is thick. Like, you got people like connected to this bloodline, so this is what they do. It's like you gotta, that's why that's in the industry too. Like, you gotta sacrifice people you love and shit like that, or either you could denounce it, and it's like you denounce it, you get taken out, or a lot of people fake their death just so their person that they supposed to sacrifice could be happy. You get what I'm saying? They sacrifice themselves in order to give up happiness to their family members. Ten of Cups. They sacrifice themselves so they can go on and be happy. They don't have to be a part of this bloodline. I told you they reptilians. I told you they don't give a fuck. That's what I picked up. Like, sacrifice yourself, you know, so they don't have to go do this. So this is her son and Kate and, you know, the rest of the kids, everybody else could be happy. They can denounce their shit if they want to. That's why he did what he did. I denounce being the next monarchy in this coven right here, in this damn coven. I don't want to be a part of this shit. So everybody know why they did it. Everybody know why this happened to this lady right here, but she haunting people right now. Or is she? Nine of Cups. Child, somebody got insight on something on this Nine of Cups. King of Cups walked away. Eight of Cups that night. Walked away that night. Scot-free. Child, in another fucking country. Switzerland. Queen of Cups. There you go. There she go. Why did I hear Switzerland? Switzerland. In a tiny Italy, little Sicily. Little Sicily or somewhere. Queen of Cups. That's what's hidden. Ciao. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, man. Divine intervention. Strong as fuck. And got somebody else. A temperance angel, yeah. And got somebody else. And be talking. Sending messages back and forth. Telegram. And I'm getting, this is just to get information on who was involved with that accident. That motherfucker driver knows something. I didn't even say it, but I believe this was all planned to get out of this and get her children out of this cult. They figured out something. It was a cult. It's a cult. Like, you know how you marry somebody and you don't know what they're into, and then you get an offer. Like, here's an offer, you know, here's an offer, Ace of Pentacles, da 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 da, and this is what you got to do. Eshe, this is what you got to do, and things like that. And she was like, hell no. Hell the fuck no. Maybe I don't think she said it outright to them, but it was like, oh shit. Oh hell no. You know how I'm gonna get out of this. Messages going back and forth. And it must be a recording. It gotta be a recording, or you know they tap them phones. You stay in that palace, them phones, somebody listening at all time. And you know they spiritually monitor. These demons can spiritually monitor your ass. If it ain't on a tap phone, they spiritually monitor your ass. They know damn well you did not want to sacrifice your children. And you had to think of something fast to do. You had to think of something, because the way they do it sneaky. Kind of like how they did my aunt. They did it sneaky. And they're going to say, you bringing that up again? Yes, I am. Kind of how they moved sneaky to get my aunt. They did it sneaky. It's kind of like that. That's how they move. They do it sneaky. Like, you don't know when, you know, they be on that shit right there. You don't know when they're about to strike. Because the demon know, like, I'ma say, they know when you talking, because it's a monitoring spirit, but they know what you thinking. They get these reptilians that know what you thinking. That's why I said somebody was listening. Somebody was listening in when I said I gotta go up there, go hurry up and go get my aunt so I can bring her down here and take her to the doctor. She get better. That's when they started doing that shit real fast. She started deteriorating real fast. Like, no, you're not. And then snatch my car. Snatch my car up. Like, you're not going to get her. Basically what they were trying to say. You're not going up there. Oh, no, you're not going up there. And they made sure they drain your pockets, your finances, so you won't have no money to catch the bus or anything like that. These demons is clever. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all better watch it. They clever as hell. They will drain your motherfucking finances, make you spend. That's why I said harvesting your energy. That's another way of harvesting energy. Make you spend. That's what I'm saying. That's what's going on behind the scenes, these reptilians. The year of this fucking snake. We're in the year of the snake. Next year is the season of the horse. Yeah, they real clever. This covenant is real fucking clever when they do shit. Real fucking clever. They know how to get you to drain your money. Then they monitor you. Then they demonically watch you to see your next move or what you're thinking, and then are they listening? Because somebody had to be listening. I said, I need to go get what, like, they probably made, like, I don't even know why I even took my car over there. And I had a bad feeling about something. So I went over there to get my car. The day they supposed to be opening locked for me to get my keys to come back. To get my keys so I can bring my fucking car back. But all the lights on. You see what I'm saying? And I was going to get my car. They must have knew I was coming. See, that's what I'm saying. They knew I was coming. And they'll say, you crazy. See what I'm saying? I know every A, B, and C what happened. Ain't nothing crazy about me. I felt something that Saturday, and I was like, let me go get my fucking car, get my keys to my car, bring it back home. I go over there, they closed, they locked all of a sudden, but all the lights on. I went there 3 times to go get my fucking car. They did not want to open that door. They knew I was coming to get my damn car. And then I got to wait till Monday now. And when I get there, my car gone. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Because they be sending messages, fast messages, back and forth to each other. These demons, this coven. They got motherfuckers to know exactly what you're about to do. If you connected to somebody, like you had sex with somebody out of this coven and don't even know that this shit is attached, they're able to monitor you. They monitor you through your eyes. They look at what you looking at and all the other shit. Yeah, they do that. So when you always say, I feel like I'm being watched, yeah, they do that shit. They able to come through your eyes. Y'all don't believe that shit. They reptilians. They able to look at what you're looking at through your eyes and shit. Ain't no damn shit. It's a fucking demon. That's why you see some of these people's eyes get real pitch black. Just watch some of these tarot readers. I watch some of I'm like, damn, her eyes is pitch fucking black. Especially when they mad. They eyes turn pitch black. Y'all gotta watch that shit. That shit is creepy. Like when they eyes turn black, it's like they're looking into you, like what you're doing. If you're watching them, or what are you saying, or what you're about to say. Some weird ass shit, bitch. Go take your weird ass on. They reptilians. Y'all don't believe they placing these people out in the world either from this goddamn place over there. They setting them up over here to come up against you. Y'all don't believe that shit either. That's what I'm saying. That they eyes get pitch black. Especially when they're about to do some goddamn, or after they did some witchcraft. This is weird. This is crazy right here. But it's about to be, you know, I heard ABC News tonight. Breaking news. I just heard that. Breaking news. And I'm saying, I'm looking at this reef. I don't know why I'm picking up this reef. Harvested. Like, even when you got a bow on a reef, y'all never think about that? When you got a bow on a reef, you know the reef is like a tree. It's like binding. Y'all don't think about that shit, huh? When you put a bow on something, it's like you're binding it. It's like a binding spell. You'll say people go too far with it, but it's a significance to a lot of things that y'all be doing with these pagan shit that y'all be doing. Y'all don't even pay attention to that. You got a wreath and you got a bow on it. You tie a red bow on it. Blood ties. That's that pagan shit. Binding. You're binding somebody to your house, harvesting your energy. That's like harvesting. Harvesting. And then you tying the bow to it, it's like, yeah, you're binding yourself to it. Hell no. You know, why do you gotta tie a bow on your gifts? Why I gotta put a bow on my fucking gift? Why I can't give it to you without a damn bow? Why is it wrapping paper? Why is it wrapping paper? Wrapping paper. Binding. If y'all pay attention to everything on Christmas, it's like binding. Everything is binding. Binding something. Wrapping paper. Wrapping. Binding. This shit crazy right here. So this gonna be on the worldwide news. And then the person that's speaking thing, just pay attention to the person that's speaking at this funeral. They're the next one out. You think motherfucker ain't got insight on you because motherfucker already got insight on you already. They already know about you. The Wheel of Fortune, what you did to get a Wheel of Fortune, turn in your favor, lost, grief, and depression. While you at a funeral, your funeral was being planned by the spirits. Child, casket ready. Casket ready. Casket ready. Victory. This tower, that's how this spirit gonna get this victory over these two people that did not speak up. You want to speak up at a funeral, but you don't want to speak up. Child, this could have been somebody that did speak up at the funeral and they casket ready. Child, it's a lot going on. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It's a lot. When you take over shit like this, you gotta be ready for what comes with it. That means you taking on everybody else's fucking karma if you're a Hierophant. That means you taking on everybody's karmic debt. If you're Emperor Hierophant, King of Wands, you're taking on everybody's karma on your back. Even if you're a president, you're taking on everybody's karma from before. You gotta clean all that shit up, right? It take a while to clean all that shit up that somebody did for 8 fucking years. Well, 4 years, and then if they stay twice, 8 years. It take a whole lot of energy to clean all that. It's still harvesting energy. That's why presidents, if you notice, they age fast as fuck. Y'all never pay attention to that? Them presidents, they age fast as fuck for some reason. When they go in there, they be looking good, and then by the time the 4th year, they has white hair, you know, they look old as fuck. Because it be harvesting their energy. And I told you during the inauguration, in the monument, that's the inauguration really is Osiris putting themselves into their body. That's the Osiris energy. Osiris is really the inauguration. They putting themselves, you know, basically like possess, not possess, because Osiris is a good person, but they embodying Osiris during the inauguration. Go look it up. Go look it up. I did studies. I don't Google shit. Only time I Google shit is when I got to research extra on some shit that I'm reading about. That's the only time I Google. Other than that, I've been studying since the age of fucking 15. About a lot of, I'm a Sagittarius. I don't know how many times I tell you that. We love learning about stars, moons, quasars, concrete even. How a stone is made. How bubblegum is made. We like to get all down in the details. Any Sagittarius you ever met, you know they want to know about everything. You be like, damn, why you so nosy? Why you want to? Because I want to know. I want to know how that tree made. I want to know how that flower made. I want to know what type of flower that is. I want to know what country that flower grow with. Like, if somebody keep talking about a lotus flower, I'm going to see where it resonates from. I'm not going to be sitting up there, okay, lotus flower, lotus flower, lotus flower. And I don't know exactly where that lotus flower come from, what country it come from. I know Colombiana, she always have a lotus flower. If you watch that movie, she has a lotus flower. She always leave a lotus flower when she unalives somebody. We're going to ask the question why. Why do she leave a lotus flower every time she unalives somebody? We like to ask questions like that, but if motherfucker want to think motherfucker Googling shit, be my guest. Bitch, maybe you need to Google. And maybe you'll learn something. You have no intellect. You just know about ghetto shit. You just mad because we just don't want to learn about street ghetto shit. And being a gold digger, basically. Looking for an NFL starter to help pay for our needs and shit. When you can just be independent. Because we don't want nobody harvesting our fucking energy in the wrong way. These people be weird. So that's what's happening, y'all. Now I gotta come back and do y'all read. A real collector's read on y'all. Okay? I'm gonna do all y'all signs. The next read, okay? For, I guess I have, I'll have enough energy to do. Did I take my vitamins this morning? No. Okay, I gotta take my vitamins. But to make sure I have enough energy to do gods and goddesses, you know, all your zodiac signs. I'm gonna see what cards I'm gonna use for that because we gotta get the spiritual for the New Year's coming. Of course, this. We're gonna have to do this. We're going into the New Year, so I'm not doing no X's. I'm gonna do one. Okay, I'm gonna do these. I could do that. I could do these for the ladies. Okay, what your ex gotta say before the New Year's over. And then I can use this for the men. Okay? Since these are bigger, man, lady, I'm not doing the whole thing on which, because we're going into the season of the horse. You got to move on, chariot. You got to move on. Of course, the spiritual part of it. I'm gonna get you your one of these, okay? And we have to do a crystal that you need to go order, okay? Of course, a goddess read. Let me just do goddess This is for the goddesses. This is for the goddesses. I'm showing y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just show you what I'm gonna do. Goddesses. Masculines. And then we have your totem for the new year. Okay. And then what's going to go on? I'll get these. Yeah. These right here show you dates and stuff like that. I got time. I'm going to just spend that time on y'all today. That had to come out, that energy, because I don't know why I woke up and heard that. Okay, and then we're going to get something about your past, okay? We're going to get something about your past, you know, reincarnation. It could be your reincarnation. And that's what I'm going to do. You know, I'm going to have to get I got all your signs. I'm going to do the goddess. I'm going to make sure those cards straighten up. The gods and the goddesses separate. So y'all can get y'all reading or whatever for your zodiac sign for the new year. Make sure all your numbers, your number for the new year. So this is the number you probably be playing, you know, for the new year's coming in 2026. And that's what I'm going to do. Hey. All right, y'all. So just give me time to, you know, relax a little bit, rest and rejuvenate, take my vitamin. And I'll be back with y'all reading. Thanks for joining my channel. Love ya.